I'm sorry about the last video. I know y'all wanted to see that Aries video, but I got something even better for y'all. And I'm gonna see who's gonna be in the chat with me. I know some of y'all gonna be hot with me because I took the last video down, but I'm gonna redo that one, and I got something even better for y'all. And I knocked that out for y'all. I'm gonna redo that. So we gonna see who gonna come in here. Y'all just make sure y'all like the video, and we go ahead and knock this out. And this video is going to be called House of Stone by a real Scorpio, man. I got to give this to y'all, man. Make sure y'all like the video. So, because I know y'all want me to do the Aries video, and I know y'all appreciate it. Y'all supporting that video. I'm going to redo that tomorrow, but I got this video that I need y'all to see. Make sure you like the video. I'm more, I got, that's, if you could tell, I got more, I want to give this to y'all, man, because it's something I know I'm supposed to give to y'all. So y'all make sure you like the video. I appreciate the love. This video is gonna be called House of Brick, House of Stones. You can call it House of Bricks, House of Stone, House of Solid. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you like the video. You know what I'm saying? As you and like it as you enter the chat. When you first when you go through this world, you realize that everything seems a certain way, and you want to fall on certain things and say certain things and blame certain things, and you think it's just happening for because it's something wrong with you. Something it's happening just by coincidence. It's not happening by coincidence. It's happening on purpose. You know what I'm saying? And everything is still into the person, whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's solid. You want to stand, you know what I'm saying, what you stand on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all like the video. I know it's only gonna be a few of y'all. I usually take my time to start these, so make sure you like the video as you enter. This video is gonna be called House of Stone. You know what I'm saying? If you realize things happen for a certain reason, you know what I'm saying? When you, as a Scorpio, as any individual, you know what I'm saying? You realize you only the people that has substance is going to stand. It's just like a house. You know what I'm saying? Only the people that's going to be strong in substance is going to stand. If a person is going to have righteousness, it's going to come out of them. The action is going to come out of them. Whatever is in you is going to come out that individual. You're going to see it. It's going to come out. It's going to be solid. That person is going to be solid. Whether they're a friend, whether they're wicked, whether they a family member, whether they're evil, whether they're good, what's in them is going to come out. You know what I'm saying? What's not in them is going to come out at the same time, and it's going to take the dark days or what the bad days or whatever in order to be able to see that clearly. But when you see it, if they're weak, they're gonna blow away like the wind. If they stand like a weak if they stand like a statue, whatever they lean on is going to be devoured. If they stand on faith and on shallowness, if they stand on fakeness, they're gonna be devoured by that. If that's what they want, it's gonna devour them. If that's what they like, they're gonna have it because that's what they desire. That's what they want. You know what I'm saying? If they want hate, evil, and wicked, if they full of that, it's going to come out of them. It might take the certain situation for it to show, but it's going to show. Whether you want it, whether you hate them, whether you can say God like this or that. That's why when you see me, you're gonna feel the love because it's in me, it's in store in me. It's not nothing that I could conjure, it's nothing that I could pretend to be. It's in me. You're gonna see something in me. If I was a bad person, you would have been able to see that past the first 2 days of knowing me. You know what I'm saying? A certain you can see right away because it's instilled in you to see it. You've been given the ability, you've been given the wisdom, you've been given the courage, you've been given the stability to be able to do so because it's in you. You have the stability of stone. You have the solidness of a rock. You have you have the it's what do you call it? It's solidified. It's done with. It's over and said with. They can whatever happens, it comes out of them. Whatever they can say, whatever they want to say. They can treat you however they want to treat you. If you stand on the house of bricks, you're gonna stand on something solid. It ain't gonna have nothing to do with being a person. If whether you from Spain, whether if you from Australia, whether you stand on the coast of Africa, whether you stand on the coast of California, whatever's in you is going to come out. It don't take I know no sickness. I know it's going to the situation might make the situation might make certain outcomes happen, but it's within you what how the outcome is going to turn out. It's within you how the outcome is going to take place. If you weak, that if that person is weak around you, if you surrounded by weak circles, it's going to be devoured. If you stand on the house of sticks, it's going to crack in half. It's going to crack in half like a weak dollar store table. It's going to crack in half like a weak entertainment center from Big Lots. It's not going to stand on nothing because you standing on a weak foundation. You standing on a weak substance. You standing on something that's artificial. The artificial is going to be artificial. The authentic is going to be authentic. You're going to stand on what you stand on. You're going to be surrounded by what you surrounded by. The outcome, whether you fall or whether you fold or whether you succeed, is going to be up to you. You have the substance. The Lord gave us every man the natural substance and the natural choice to choose on what they want to appeal to choose on what they want to stand on, to choose on what they want to live, choose on what they want to believe in. They choose on what they conclusion life is going to be. They choose on what they life decision is going to be. They choose on how the outcome of their destiny is. If you choose to be a weak man, you're going to be a weak man. You choose to be the strong man, you're going to be the strong man. If you choose to be the fake man, you're going to be the fake man. If you choose to be the weak man, you're going to be the weak man. You know what I'm saying? This certain things you understand. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to show y'all the Aries video, but this video it just popped up to me. It popped up in my head. It's like yo, like forget. You know how you be like forget all that scribble, scrabble, all that, scrap it, throw it in the garbage can, scrape it, put it to the side. It's side notes, rough draft it, whatever. That mess didn't mean nothing. This is what I was supposed to talk about. This is what I was supposed to bring to y'all. I couldn't even this was on me so long I couldn't even sleep for almost 2 weeks because it's been sitting on me for so long. It's been sitting on my stomach. You know, if I fall into the puddle, it's because I walked across the weak bridge. I chose to walk across the weak bridge. I chose to be the weak man. If I fall into the if I let the weak man defeat me, it's because I let the weak man defeated me because I stood on weak grounds. I stood on weak substance. I didn't train. I stood on nothing. I stood on hollow ground. I stood on nothing. I stood on fake hollowness. I stood on something that didn't exist. I stood on something that wasn't there in the first place. It wasn't that it was make believe. You happened to it happened to disappear. It wasn't there in the first place. You stood on a house made of hay. You stood on a house made of plastic. You stood on a house made of authentic material. You stood on a house made of clay. You stood on a house that represented nothing. You stood on materialism. You stood on falses on paganism. You stood on that. That's what you represent. That's what you love. That's what you endure. That's what you gauge in. That's what you inhale. That's what you eat. That's what you digest. That's what you drink. That's what you fart. That's what you love. That's what you embrace. That's what you cling to because that's what you stand on. You stand on the house of hay. You stand on the house of stick. If you fall as the weak man, that's because you are the weak man. It's just like the any man. If the man fell in on weak ground because he stood on weak ground. If the man stood on strong ground, it fell on strong ground because he stood on strong ground. That's what he represented. That's what he lived for. That's what he is. That's what he will remain, and that's what he is. That's what she is, and that's what she will remain because that's what she loves. That's what she inhales. That's what she wants. That's what she's gonna keep. You ain't gonna be able to take it away from her. If the individual want the beast, if they want the animal, they want the puppy, they want the elephant, they gonna have the elephant because they desire the elephant. They need that elephant. You can't take that elephant away from them. You can try to you can be you can be their brother. Y'all can grow up in the same house. Y'all can stand together on the bus stop. Y'all can be together and work, and you can know them for 20 years. You can be married to them. But if they want that animal, they gonna have that animal. If they embrace that monster, they're gonna be that monster. If they embrace that falseness, they're gonna embrace that falseness. They stand on nothing, they're gonna stand on nothing. It's nothing that you can do and nothing that you can say to change that. They embrace that, they love that, they endure that, they inhale that, they need that, they want that, and you're not gonna be able to take that away from them. You can cry to the moons, you can cry to the heavens, you can cry to the depths of hell. It's not going to change anything. If they stand on something, if that's what they represent, that's what they represent. If that's what they eat, is that if that's what they digest, is that's what they thirst for, that's what they crave for, that's what they're going to have. I'm sorry I had to take the last video off. You know I'm moving this joint fast because I usually be trying to share. I usually be trying to give y'all links and all types of stuff. I'm giving y'all, I'm going straight off the chest. I'm getting like boom, boom, cause man, this joint came to me like it's been sitting on me. Like I couldn't. It's been bothering me. I've been wrestling with it. I've been because I stood on a hesitant ground. I was being hesitant. I was hesitating. I was procrastinating because I was scared to share the message. I didn't want to share the message. I had fear because I stood on the ground of fear. I've been instilled in fear. I was giving y'all fear. The Aries video had fear. I had to take it off. It wasn't what I was supposed to talk about. I had, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing about us when you understand and come around us as Scorpio, man, you're gonna understand that we stand on reality. The brick, we stand on the brick, the house of bricks. We stand on something that means something. What we live, what we say, what he says, and what he does is going to have meaning to it. It's going to have a reality. It's going to be the truth. It's not going to be false. You can people. You can just have them. You can build them a mountain. You can build them a valley. You can swim. You can swim backwards in the ocean. like I'm like if I swim to the family reunion, if I swim to the group meeting backwards in the ocean, they'll take me. They'll accept me. Let me get my back strong. Let me get my back strong. let me they'll accept me. Maybe if somebody catch some pictures and they send it to them on their Instagram, maybe they'll accept you. You know what I'm saying? Be looking like Tom Hanks on Forrest Gump, be swimming through the water and think it's gonna change. You know what I'm saying? Think it's gonna bring any type of relevance and any type of difference. It's not gonna make a difference because that's not what they stand on. If they stand on falsehood, they're gonna be false. If they stand on weakness, they're gonna be weak. If they stand on being shallow, they're gonna be shallow. They can call you this, and they can call you that. They can say you hating. They can say all that because because it hurts. It hurts their spirit. It hurts their soul because it's the reality. It's the truth. It's the realness. It's the rawness. When you stand on the house of stone, you can break through. You can break through 1,000 houses of hay. You can break through 1,000 houses of sticks. If you got one stone, can destroy 1,000 houses of sticks. If you stand on stone, if you stand on clay, it's gonna be clay. If you stand on plastic, it's gonna be plastic because that's what you want. That's what you are. That's what you desire. If I lost a battle to an individual, it's because I was weak. That's because I stood on weakness. I was being weak. I wasn't prepared. I wasn't ready. I wasn't insured because I wasn't standing. I wasn't being what I was meant to be. I wasn't being strong. When you stand on the reality, when you stand on realists, people can't be around. They move around, they scatter around, people pop out of nowhere, but it's because it's the reality, it's the real that's already in you, it's the spirit that's already in you, it's what's meant to be. It's there, it's solid, it's solidified, it's guaranteed because you stood for it. It's real, it's raw. The fate is gonna melt through it. It's gonna be devoured. It's gonna melt. It's gonna turn to nothing. It's gonna be vaporized. It's gonna be destroyed. It's gonna be broken. Whew. Thank y'all for joining the God Body channel. Thank y'all for joining the God Body channel. Let me put my link in right quick, y'all, so I can go ahead and, what I'm saying, the video is gonna be called "The House of Bricks," "The House of Stone." I had to jump right into it because it's something I've been sleeping on for a long. This message I've been sleeping on for almost for it's because it start everything. It's crazy, y'all. From the situation that's going on in the world to real life, waking up in the morning and going to sleep, everything seems like it just happens, but it just don't happen. It's because a reason. Everything is a reason. The reason is everything. What you do is what matters. What you don't do is what doesn't matter. What that person does to you, that's what they wanted to do the whole time. What the person says to you, that's what's in them to come out. What the person builds on them, if they weak, if they break on you, they disappear. If they turn to nothing, if they reject you, if they don't want you in their groups, if they don't want you in their palaces, they don't want you in this and that. That's because that's what's in them. The wickedness is in them. If they stand on the house of hay, if they stand on the house of hay, you see how people acting now is because a lot of people going crazy and doing all this now is because they stood on nothing. They stood on materialism. They stood on fakeism. They stood on entertainment. They stood on going to their favorite place. They stood on spending money. They stood on going to their favorite place. They stood on a house of sticks. They stood on the places of their favorite cities. They stood on luxury. They stood on stuff that's material, that's temporary. They stood on stuff that's physical. They stood on hay. They stood on sticks. You'll see it in the individual. The person that's solid is going to be solid. The person that's weak is going to be weak because it's in them to be weak. That person that's solid is gonna be solid. You see, when I do messages in public places, people be scambling and running around. Even when I do it, and it don't matter where I do it. Is I didn't understand it. I've been trying to do y'all these crazy. I've been trying to get y'all these videos, and everything been falling out the sky. And that's not because it's not. It ain't because it's fall out the sky. If it's the reverse. It fell out the depths of hell. But I wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared because I was standing out because I was standing around weak people. I was standing around weak morals. I was standing around weak individuals. I was standing around weak characteristics. I wasn't using the ones that I was already given. One thing about us in Scorpio, we see the real. We can scam around in the wilderness for a little while, but after 2 days, we kind of like we take off like that wild moose. You know what I'm saying? It's like I seen it. I know it. I know. I understand it now. When the person fold on you, you be like, dang, why these people cut fold? It ain't that the people ain't supposed to fold. They supposed to fold because they been standing on the house of hay. They been standing on the house of sticks. They been standing on plastic. They been fake. They been artificial. They been Clay-Doh. They been the dog. They been the monster. They been the lizard. They been the rat. They been the slug. But you wasn't looking in the right lenses. You wasn't looking in the right eyes. You wasn't looking in the right vision because you was dwelling. You wanted to pretend and dwell in the vision. You wanted to be weak. You wanted to pretend. You wanted to skipple along. But it ain't gonna come that. It ain't that easy when you live in a real life. When you a real individual. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I had to give y'all this the real Scorpio joint. I was like, man, I know y'all been feeling it. I've been feeling it all up in here. It'd be like, it's just like this bottle. It's just like this bottle on my shirt. It's about to pop off. You know what I'm saying? I had to get it to y'all. Right? Y'all know I usually be like, give me 5 minutes. Let me get my links together. No, I ain't none of that. I'm just be like, dude, like you know, I'm not playing because I'm not even trying to give out a paper. I'm not even trying to do none of that. I'm like, man, I got to say, this is what's real. This is what's it. This is what I supposed to told you. This is how it's supposed to be. So again, now I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all my links and do all the yada. I'm gonna give you my links, my PayPal links if you want to donate and yada and all that good stuff. But this is what's real. I used to be like you, and you be like, dang, why my homeboy turned on me, man? Because if he was supposed to, if he's standing on the house of hay, if he's standing on and you stand on the house of stone, how y'all supposed to how y'all supposed to unite? How y'all supposed to be in the same origin? How y'all not even the same cloth? Y'all not even the same texture? Y'all not even the same spirit? Y'all not the same body? Y'all not the same soul? Y'all not the same belief? Y'all not the same reason. Y'all not the same conclusion. So why would y'all stand together? How could y'all remain together? Even if you started out, it was temporary. It was seasonal. You were supposed to learn a lesson. That person didn't understand that if they didn't see the spirit in you. If everybody see a light in you and a person don't see no light in you, and everybody else see a light in you when you step across, it's because they not supposed to see the light in you. They filled with darkness. They not going to feel. They not going to see the light. They not. The wolves is not going to stand with the sheep. The wheat is not going to stand with the weeds. The dogs is not going to stand with the cats. The oil is not going to stand with the water. It's in them. They supposed to do that. But what are you supposed to? You still supposed to remain what you are. You still supposed to remain who you are. You still supposed to be who you are to your greatest ability. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing a lot of Scorpios don't understand. So give me a second. I'm going nuts on this joint. I don't think I've been like this since 2017 for real, for real. I don't even think I've been like this since 2017. Give me a second. I gotta get it. I got something on my chest. It's like how some men. It's like some be so strong in your stomach. You got the. It's like man, you can't. It's like man, I got to. It's something real. It's something I'm supposed to be doing. It's something that I'm supposed to be saying. It's something that I'm supposed to be. Um, you know. But I couldn't. I couldn't. I couldn't. Uh, I couldn't put it in words. I couldn't really grasp it. You know. In certain situations, just like I told y'all in that video I did the other day, you only it takes a dark road to see the reality. So it takes the dark road to see the truth. It takes the dark road to see who's the closest ones that love you the most. It takes the dark road to see who's the weakest. It takes the dark road to see who's the dog who stands on the house of sticks. It takes a dark road to see who's the fake phony. It takes a dark road to see who's hollow as hell, who's fake as hell, who's soft as hell, who's weak as hell, who's stupid as hell, because you haven't been through that road, you haven't been through that path for you to figure out that road. But when you find that road, you can see who stands on the house of sticks, who stands on the house of bricks, who stands on the house of stone. It's thundering and everything. It ain't no joke. It's real. Even when I was like going into my little mode, it started lightning and thundering and everything. This is real, yo. This ain't no joke. This real. So I want y'all to make sure y'all like and y'all supporting everything. I'm gonna try to keep it as normal as I can, but this is real. This is for real, for real. This the real deal. So y'all make sure y'all like this. I'm gonna redo the Aries and do all the other videos and all that stuff, but this right here is the real deal. It's just like the title. It's a house of stone. It's the reality. It's real. It's what it is. It is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. It can never be what it ain't. It can never be what it is. It's only going to be what it is. That's all. Then that's all there is to it. The results are only going to be what they're supposed to be. The realities are only going to be what they're supposed to be. The reflections, the mirror is only going to be what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to look like. The conclusion of the movie only that's supposed to happen. That's how it was scripted. That's how it was told. That's what it is. There's nothing that you can do to change it. It don't matter if you pay an extra $100. It don't matter if you send $1 million to Steven Spielberg. It's the movie. It's just the conclusion. That's what the movie was. That's the situation. That's what it is. That's what the characters are. That's what they supposed to do. The doofus was supposed to be the doofus. The intelligence supposed to be intelligent. The cowards was supposed to be the cowards. The enemies supposed to be the enemies. They playing their part. They playing their role. But what is their role? What is that individual's role? What is your vision clear enough to see who the person role? What role do they really play? Are you pretending? Are you standing on the house of sticks? Are you standing on the house of hay that it can crumble in any second? Are you standing on something that don't exist? Are you standing on a fake? Are you you know, this is the real deal, man. It's so crazy. My motherfucking internet is glitching and everything. Like this is real, yo. It's thunder and lightning. It's all types of stuff. This is crazy, yo. But this is real. This. I supposed to. I know I did the Aries video. I'm sorry. I'm gonna redo that. But this is what I supposed. This is the reason. This is why it's been so difficult for me to do videos with y'all. The video I was talking about before, I almost was like, it was. It was like, yeah, that was a that was a damn good video, but this wasn't what I was supposed to talk about. I can't stand on the house of sticks today. I gotta stand on the house of stone. You can have your choice. I could have chose to keep the video and keep a good message, and y'all would have appreciated it. Y'all would have dug it. Y'all love all my stuff. I appreciate that, but that's not what I'm supposed to stand on the house of stone. I'm not supposed to stand on the house of sticks. I'm not supposed to be a rubber band. I'm not supposed to be a Mr. Plastic. I'm not supposed to be a cartoon character. You know what I'm saying? You stand on the house of stone. You're not supposed to be a damn clown. You're not supposed to be a damn joker. You a strong man. You're supposed to be a strong man. You stand on the house of stone. You don't stand on the house of hay. You got as a Scorpio man. We don't stand on the house of fakeness. We stand on the house of reality. We stand on the house of realness. We stand on morals. We stand on values. The man that stand on the house of hay and the man that stand on the house of stick, he gonna be goofy. He gonna be the doofus. He gonna be the cartoon character. He gonna be everybody's favorite character. Come on now. Well, let's talk today. Let's be for real. Let's talk today. All right, let me go ahead and put my links in. Let me act normal right now. Let me act civilized for a second to put my links in. Let me act civilized for a second. This is what I couldn't figure out what I had to tell y'all. It's something deep that I've been wanting to tell y'all, but I couldn't figure out what it was. And it finally hit me. I like the hell with the last video. I'm gonna redo that shit. I gotta tell them this. This is what I'm supposed to tell y'all. This is what it's supposed to be. I didn't even share my link, so y'all know I'm not playing. Y'all know I ain't. I gotta get this to y'all. I didn't even share my damn link yet. Y'all know I always be sharing my link. I jump straight into this. If you're looking for Mr. Candy, go to Mr. Candy. If you're looking for Powder Puff, go to Powder Puff. Because you stand on House of Powder Puff, go to the Powder Puff house. This the house of stone. Only the stone people need to be here. I don't need the stone. I don't need the Powder Puff in the candy house. I need people that need stone. I need people that stand on authentic. I need the people that stand on reality. I need the people that stand on realness. I need the people that want to hear what I got to say. I'm not here to be playing. I'm not here to be. I'm telling y'all what it is. The house. If you stand, people be like, damn. Why my dad do that, or why my mom do that, or why my best friend do that, why my wife do that? They supposed to do that. If they stand on the house of sticks, they stand on the house of sticks. If they stand on the house of brick, they stand on the house of brick. If they fraudulent, they full of character. If that's what they love, that's what they gonna have. If that's what they embrace, that's what they got. If that's what they end up with, if that's what they wanted. I don't know why I feel like telling this today. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I came to talk to y'all today, for real, for real. For real. I'm gonna go ahead and share my link right quick and all that. This ain't none of that other stuff. I love all my videos, but this is the real joint. It's raining. It's pouring down raining. It's finally raining. It ain't rained in almost 3 weeks. It's raining. It's pouring down raining literally, y'all. It's just raining. It ain't raining 3 weeks. I'm tired. I'm dehydrated. But now I finally got the message. It's almost because it's supposed to happen. This is how it was destined to happen. For me to tell y'all this on this day, on this year, in this time period. because that's what it's solidified. It's made of stone. It's reality. It's real. It's the truth. It's the facts. It's not the shallow. It's not the fake. It's not the fraud. It's not the rehearsed. You know what I'm saying? This is the real. This is the house of stone. This ain't the house of powder puff. This ain't the house of fluffy. This ain't the house of punks. This ain't the house of cowards. That person want to go to that house is that's what's instilled in that individual. If that person's house is built on fraudness, that person that they surrounded by are going to be nothing but fraudulent individuals. The people they follow are going to be nothing but fraudulent beliefs. The system, the people that the things they love to do is going to be nothing but disgusting, foul things. The things that come out their mouth is going to be nothing but fraudulent, fake, foul things. It's because they stand on the house of hay. They stand on the house of clay. They stay on the house of poo poo. You know, just like my little niece say on poo poo. If they stand on that, they feed on that. They live off that. They digest it. They inhale it. They smell it. They love it. They can't get enough of it. Don't cry. Don't be bitter. If your brother, maybe if he want to step in the house of stone, your brother will eventually step in the house of stone. But until then, he's gonna dwell in that house of clay. He's gonna be that house of clay. If that's what he wanted, that's what he's destined. It might be what he's destined to be. It's what he's destined to have. If he want to be on the house of nothing, he's gonna be that. That's what's instilled on him. He's in the house of fraudulent. I gotta go ahead and share this right quick, right? I know y'all can bear with me now because I ain't BS no time. I mean, I came straight into this joint. Y'all know I ain't playing. I'm not playing. Y'all know I'm like, it's pouring down raining, y'all. It ain't raining almost 2 weeks, yo. It's hot it's like just like it's been raining. You know how, just like a drought. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just like it's literally like I spiritually felt dehydrated. I spiritually felt drained. I spiritually felt just like outside was. I felt overheated. I felt dehydrated. I felt, deserted. I felt nothingness because that's the house I was standing on. You see how I'm pouring it out to y'all? I was on other videos, some of the videos I was hesitating, I was BSing, I was doing this because I was standing on the house. Some of my videos, I was standing on the house of clay. I was standing on the house of hesitance. I was standing on the house of fear. I was standing on the house of stuff that like just of stuff with weak foundation. I wasn't standing on topics that I really need to hit y'all with, stuff I really need to tell y'all about, the real Scorpio, man. I need to tell y'all the real side of us. We don't stand around the fraudulent. That's why you don't see too many people hang around us. You're not gonna see anybody like us. You're not gonna see just anybody around us. We don't stand on the house of punks. We stand with the house of reality. We stand on the house of truth. We stand on the house of light. The rest of that stuff don't mean nothing. The rest of that stuff means absolutely dick, dolly, squid shit, nothing. Only the house of stone is going to stand. The house of sticks is going to crumble. The house of hay is going to crumble because it's weak. It has no foundation. It has no substance to it. It has no realness to it. So everything that don't have no substance to it, what's going to happen to it? It's going to crumble, right? It's going to devour. It's going to stale. It's going to deteriorate. It's going to turn to nothing. Let me see. Real Scorpion. This ain't like, even when y'all see God body, this ain't God body. This is like the spirit. This ain't like me, man. Like I'm scared. Like if it was naturally me, I would be the natural God body, whatever you want to call me. I'm nervous. I'm very hesitant. I'm very quiet. If anybody know me all my life would tell you, I've always been quiet. I've always been very shy. I can't stand because that's what I was made of. That's what the substance I was given. But I was turned to something else. I was given a house of bricks. I turned to a solid person. I turned to the strong man. I turned from the little teeny little skinny stick into the strong, muscular, heavy man, because that's what I was built on. That's what I ate. That's what I inhaled. That's what I breathed. That's what I devour. That's what I copy. That's what the people that I brought around me. That's what I surrounded by. That's what the stuff that happened around me. It's been nothing but intense because intensity is in me. I was surrounded by nothing. Some of my friends, some of the most intense people that you'll ever meet because it's nothing but intensity in me. Some of the people that surround me are some of the most realest people you ever meet because that's what's instilled in me. I don't. You ain't gonna see no stick bone people around me, no fake people around me, no weak people around me, no balloon airhead people around me. I stand. People around me are made of stone. They're solid. They're trained. They're built to last because it's instilled in me for them to last. You know what I'm saying? It's already built within my existence for them to be that way. If I was the weak man, I would have been the Clado man. You'd have been like, okay, what's up, Clado God? What's up, soft, goofy, speaking about talking about nothing, God body. You stand for nothing. You the man. Hey, what's up, man made of sticks? What's up, any other guy I can watch on whatever, you know what I'm saying? Watch on my laptop, watch on my smartphone. What's up, House of Nothing? What's up, regular nothing? Because I wouldn't stand on nothing. I wouldn't represent nothing. You would find me a dime a dozen. You would find me anywhere. You would find a trillion me's. You know what I'm saying? But I don't stand on that. I stand on originality. I stand on being authentic. I stand on what's the truth. I stand on me. You know what I'm saying? I stand on who I am. I don't stand on what Bucko the Buzzard said. What the hell I care about what he said? But because he got a because he got a title. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean he's still a damn buzzard. It don't matter if you put a diamond chain on buzzard, if you put a diamond crown on buzzard, he's still a damn buzzard. What the hell I give a damn about what was like? Come on now. You think just like a kid that don't hang around the other bigger kids, but he's stronger than the other bigger kids. He might be short, but he got heart. He might be short, but he's strong. He might be short, but he can move because he stand on House of Stone. They be like, damn, he was the shortest of all his mama children. He was the youngest of all her children. He was like, we didn't expect him. He was, you ever seen that movie like Forrest Gump? Not even Forrest, just anybody. You see the movies, they start out, they weak, but then they build up because it's what's in them. It's what's instilled in them. That's what they are. That's what they was built to be. It's thundering and everything, y'all. It's crazy, bro. I've been holding this in. It's raining. It ain't rained in I don't know how long. People been acting crazy. It's been all types of crazy stuff. I know y'all be like, it's like what's like this is crazy. Like God body, like what's going on, God body? Like what you doing, man? Like this you telling you this is I ain't never heard nothing crazy like this. You ain't gonna hear too much stuff like this because that's what I stand on. That's what I lived. That's what I experienced. That's why I inhaled. I stood on the House of Stone. The story, the stuff that is like I stand on being real. I stand on being me. You can crumble me up and turn me into a damn rabbit. I'm gonna be a rabbit made of stone. I'm gonna be a bear made of stone. I'm gonna be a dog made of stone. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be a gerbil made of stone because that's what I'm built of. That's what I'm made out of. That's what my substance is. You keep it's like everything gonna make sense because that's what it is. You see what I'm saying? The cheesy place turned out to be a cheesy sham is because that's what it was. That's what it's supposed to be. That's what it always was. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't by mistake. It wasn't by accident. It wasn't by play. It wasn't by pretend. That's what it was. That's what it's built on. It ain't supposed to be nothing else. I know you are Mars mindset. Get your mind out the gutter. I'm gonna tell you like my uncle used to tell me. Get your mind out the gutter, young. Get your mind right, young man. Get your mind right. Don't put your hands on it if you can't float. Fly high. If you're gonna fly, at least fly with some strength. You see what I'm saying? Just like Mars. And Mars came in talking about, yeah, I understand you are, bro, but we don't stand on the house. I don't stand on the house of stone, brother. I mean, I don't stand on the house of just drinking and wasting time. I don't stand on the house of blowing and wasting time. You standing on the house of sticks right now. You more than just getting loaded and just wasting time. You more than that. You a house made of stone, Mars. You not a house made of bricks. You a house of reality. If that's what you are and that's what you inhale, if that's all you got to talk to me about, that's all you got to direct yourself to me about, if that's all you exist to me about, to talk about getting loaded, to talk about BSing and this and that, it's because you stand on the house of sticks, brother. You don't stand on the house of stone. You stand on falseness. You stand on fakeness. You stand on nothing that don't exist. You're not talking to me right. You're not directing your spirit to me right. You come into me almost as a darkness, almost like a demon that's just popping out the walls. That's why people be acting crazy when you do stuff. That's why people act crazy when you talk nothing but love to them. That's why people act crazy when you talk the truth to them. That's why people turn on you when you tell them the real. That's why people do this when you show them love. It's because it's what's in them. If they show you in a house of sticks, they're gonna show you a house of sticks. If they full of wickedness, they're gonna show you nothing but wickedness. If they full of nothing but evil, they're gonna be nothing but evil. They dwell around that. That's what they love. If they surrounded by love, they're gonna be love. There's gonna be nothing but love that comes out them. There's gonna be nothing but lovely words that fills you up when you around them. You will feel nothing but a lovely presence when you're around them. It's because they stand on the house of love. If they stand on the house of hatred, it's because they stand on the house of hate. It's because they filled with hate. It's because they filled with that. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you watch when you tune in to certain stuff, you be like, what the? Because they stand on that. That's what they represent. That's how you supposed to feel. You supposed to get that reaction because they stand and that's why people when you talking real to certain people when you being as diligent as strong as courageous as you want to be, you tell people certain stuff, they get blank, they turn like this. What? Oh, I was just playing with my phone. Oh, what you say? What? Because they stand on that. They stand on the house of fraudulence. They stand on the house of nothingness. You can't you can't speak you can't speak Japanese to an Englishman. You can't speak. I mean, you can if they don't understand it. They're not gonna understand it though. You speak it. No, I said it wrong. You speaking Japanese to an Englishman that never learned Japanese, that never wanted Japanese, that don't care about Japanese, that didn't want to read that didn't want to comprehend. It's almost like you talking Swahili to a African. You speaking like a Swahili to an African that don't speak Swahili. They don't care about Swahili. They don't want to. They don't want to read it. They don't want to write it. If you feeding them nothing but love and reality and realness, and they stand on the house of sticks that was made of fraudulence and frauds and cowards and plastic people. How you gonna stand around them? You stand on the house of stone. You're not gonna mix. You're not gonna blend in. You're not gonna make sense to them. You're gonna be talking what you say to them is gonna be genuine. Like you know how Charlie Brown be like wah 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 wah. What you say to them is gonna go through one ear and out the other. They ain't gonna comprehend anything that you bring it to them because that's what they are. That's what they understand. That's what they are. That's who they exist. That's what they are. It's nothing more. It's nothing less. You know what I'm saying? If you stand on the house that represents something, it's going to represent something. You stand on fraudulence, you're going to represent that. Let me give me my stuff. You know I love you, Mars, bro, but you know I ain't come to play around, bro. I'm not playing, bro. I love y'all, man. You know, but we can have fun. But I'm not. I'm gonna say it like this. I'm not. I'm like I'm not playing around, bro. I ain't because I stand on a house of stone. I don't stand on a house of sticks. I'm gonna tell it to you the way it is. I'm gonna tell people the way it is because I stand on that. It ain't me going against nobody. It's like you stand on what you represent. People be like, You want to just like Mars. It don't even matter whatever. It's like you stand on that because you stand on that. You be talking to some people and you know them for 20 years and they look solid. They look real. They look solidified. They look intelligent. They look sturdy. But when that dark road hit, they turn weak, they devour, they turn to nothing, they vaporize, they eliminate it, they lose, they turn to losers, they crybabies, they weak. It's because that's what they are. That's what they supposed to be. They stand on the house that represents nothing. They represented nothing. They love nothing. They love fraudulence. They love weak people. They love weak beings. They love to be around people with shallow shells, people that look like people of hollow that look damn near dead already. Is because that's what they are. They stand on the house of sticks. That's what they supposed to look like. That you supposed to see nothing on their face. You supposed to see darkness on their face. You supposed to see crazy. You supposed to feel a certain way around them. You supposed to not get along with them because they stand and represent everything you don't represent. They are everything you don't represent. Everything that you are, that you exist to be, is what they're not. You know what I'm saying? You can't put a house of puppy dogs in a house with a grizzly bear. They puppy dogs. They can't run fast. They not built to run fast. They puppy dogs. You can't. Now I ain't gonna say puppy because I love puppies. Because I love the pups. Because I always say the pups. I'm gonna use some. You can't put the. I gotta use a good example. I gotta use a real example. You can't put the. Y'all give me a week. You can't put the art bar. You can't keep the art bar in the house with the Grizzlies. You know what I'm saying? The Grizzlies gonna rip them to pieces. The Grizzlies can't exist with the art bar. The Grizzlies can't hang out with the giraffe. You know what I'm saying? The wolves can't hang out with the antelopes. They gonna devour. It's like they don't stand in that same house. They don't represent the same agenda. They don't stand for the same thing. They not built for the task. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to. I don't know why I'm supposed to give y'all this. I'm supposed to give y'all. I felt like I'm supposed to give y'all this. I don't know why, but I'm supposed to give y'all this for a reason, man. I'm supposed to tell y'all this for a reason today. I don't know why, but I'm supposed to give y'all this today. Ooh, I can, because I had to go straight into that, man. I ain't come to play around none of that stuff. Because I don't stand for that. I don't represent that. I don't know about that. I don't breathe that. I don't know how to be that. I can't be that with you. I'm not. I don't stand on a house of sticks. I can't be. So I can't be soft. I can't come with you like this. Like ooh, like I don't represent. That's not me. I don't know how to do that. I don't stand on a house of sticks. I don't stand on a house of clay. I'm not Mr. Jello. I'm not Mr. Cartoon character. I'm not Mr. Fake Mr. Whatever. I stand on a house of stone. I don't stand on a house of hay. I don't hang around the what the word say. I don't hang around the thorn bushes. You know what I'm saying? I don't hang around the weeds. The weeds. I hang on only. I need the weed. We stand in the house of wheat. We stand on the house of stone. We stand on the house of realness. We stand on the house of light. If a person hang in the house of darkness, you can't hang around the house of light. Y'all not gonna blend in together. Y'all gonna be like oil and water. It's not gonna go together. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about us as Scorpios, we got to understand that we don't blend in with everybody. We don't make sense to everybody. We don't go together with everybody. We don't belong with everybody. We don't supposed to be hanging with everybody. We don't supposed to be in relationships with everybody. We don't supposed to be talking and giving our love to everybody because they stand on the house of Clay-Doh. They stand on the house of rubber. They stand on the house of fraudulence. They stand on the house of faith. They stand on the house of nothingness. They stand on emptiness. They stand on darkness. They stand on chaos. They stand on ridiculousness because it's what's instilled in them. That's what they supposed to do. They weren't supposed to do anything else but be ridiculous because that's what they're made of. That's what their substance is contains. That's what they contain. That's what they are. That's who they belong. That's where they supposed to be. They did where they supposed to. They do what they supposed to do. They react how they supposed to react. they end up being what they're supposed to end up being because that's what they are. You see what I'm saying? It don't got nothing to do with classism or racism or nothing. It's in their, it's in their house. It's in their character. It's in their substance. It's in their fiber. It's in their hearts. It's in their minds. It's in their beliefs. It's in the way they look. It's in the way they act. It's in the way. It's in the people they surround themselves with. It's in the things they do. Everything is going because they stand on the house of sticks. They stand on that. They represent that. They love that. They want that. They need that. They crave that. They hunger for that. It's no need for me or you or anybody else to get in their way. Let them have what they want to have. If they want to walk off the cliff, it's because they supposed to walk off the cliff. If they supposed to walk into the swamp and fall into it, it's because they supposed to fall into it. They want to. If you get in their way, they're gonna always blame you. They're gonna always hold a cloud, a dark cloud over you. Let them do what they want to do. If they want to hang, if they want to swat, if they want to, if they want to peck with the chickens, it's because they want to peck with the chickens. If you try to stop them, you gonna stay. They're gonna say you ruin their fun. They're gonna say you are a horrible person. They're gonna say you a hater. They're gonna say you wicked. They're gonna say you ain't nothing. They're gonna say who is he to say that? They gonna ask you that. They're gonna like who are you to say that? You can look them right in their face like yeah, damn right I said that. Is I said that, and that's what I meant, and that's what it's gonna be, regardless of what you say, how you react to it. That's what I stand on. You gotta stand like a statue. You gotta stand solid. You gotta stand permanent. You gotta stand strong. You gotta stand firm. Just like what who said that? One of y'all said that. You gotta stand. You gotta stand grounded. You gotta stand planted. You gotta stand with the strong because that's what you are. That's what you contain. You're not gonna have the fluffy lollipop people. You're not gonna have the fluffy lollipop reality and the fluffy lollipop existence. You're not made out of that substance. You're not made out of that fiber. That's not who you are. You don't belong amongst that. You can't. You can change and flip and do backflips, but people they're not gonna understand that. They only understand the fraudulence. They stand for that. That's what they are. That's how that's what they love. That's what they exist. That's what they are. You know what I'm saying? They stand on that. That's what they are. You are a house of stone. The stuff that's weak is don't worry about that. It's gonna come. It might fly out the sky. They might talk about you, discard you, whatever. It's because they supposed to do that. They stand on that. You know what I'm saying? They stand on the house of sticks. They stand on the house of hay. They stand on the house of goats. You know what I'm saying? They stand on the house of the weak. They stand on the house of the fraudulent. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to stand amongst them. I don't know why I'm highlighting almost like I look like a light. I almost look like the damn light bulb because it almost look like I'm holographic right now. But I love y'all, man. I'm really talking to y'all, man. I'm being real. I know y'all can feel it. I know y'all can. I know some of y'all really, really understand where I'm coming from and where I'm going with this and where I came, to tell y'all this stuff. Uh, because it's like this morning somebody saying something crazy, this crazy stuff happening, and I'm like, why? It's enough to make if you don't have if I stood on a house of sticks, it would be enough to drive the strongest man insane. But I don't stand for that. I don't stand that weak. I stand on a house of stone. I have a spirit of stone. I have a mindset of stone. I have a skin of stone because that's what I represent. I stood in that house. I stand on the house of stone. I stand on the foundation of that's strong. I stand on the foundation that's firm. I stand on the foundation that's real. You know what I'm saying? Stuff happens. It come out. It start because it's supposed to. The man with the rubber band, the man with the rubber that's made like a rubber band. You think he gonna be strong in a boxing match against Mike Tyson or a Mayweather or you know what I'm saying, or Ali in his, you know what I'm saying? You think he gonna be like that? He get his ass whooped because that's what he made of. He wasn't built for the fight. He wasn't built for the challenge. He wasn't built for the game. He wasn't built for that platform. He wasn't built for that because he's a weak man. He can't help it. He was made. He came from a family of rubber bands. He the rubber band man. You know what I'm saying? And, he came from the family of plastics. He Mr. Plastic Man. You know what I'm saying? He can't help it. He don't have no hands. He can't. He like Glass Joe. He get split as soon as he step in the ring, because that's what he is. He's the weak man. He's not supposed to be the strong man. He's not supposed to win the championship belt. He's not supposed to do that because he don't represent that. He's not built on that. He hasn't trained for that. He hasn't prepared for that. It wasn't instilled into him. It wasn't taught to him. And hey Shakita, I love y'all, man. I gotta get to you on this, that Scorpios. That's why you be seeing all these stories, all these people dissing us, all these people be saying Scorpio this, Scorpio that, or why they like this, or why I feel like because we stand on realness. People can't, they don't understand that. And it don't even have to be Scorpio. It could be just anybody. It don't even have to be all Scorpio, because I don't want to make it seem like all Scorpios are these courageous individuals. If they a Scorpio lizard, it's because they want to be a lizard. They dwell in the house of lizards. They love lizards. They love living on their stomach with the lizards. If they want to fly with the eagles, it's because they stood on the house of eagles. They built on the house of eagles. They strong. They've been trained in the house of eagles. They're strong. They built like the house of eagles. You know what I'm saying? The phoenix is going to be built like the house of phoenix. The phoenix ain't going to swoop down and hang with the buzzards. The eagle ain't going to scoop down. The phoenix ain't going to scoop down and peck with the chickens. The eagles ain't trying to find out what the crows doing. The eagles ain't trying to go find out who got the biggest cob on the corn. And the eagle ain't trying to find out why Billy Bob the chicken missing the chicken wing. Why you know what I'm saying? Why Billy Bob didn't get his chicken scratched today? You know what I'm saying? He's doing eagle stuff. He's doing phoenix stuff because he's built in that. He's instilled in that. That's what he's a part of. I want to give y'all. If you want to follow me, I tell y'all this all the time. I usually put my links up early, but I told y'all like this is what I supposed to tell y'all today. This is supposed to be the video for real. Y'all hit me up at Godbody _2009 at I don't know. It's Godbody _2009 on Instagram. You can follow me on I did in the video. It's crazy because the last video was good. The last video, anybody that's seen the last video would tell you it was real good. I actually, if y'all whoever didn't get to see the last video, I actually showed everybody how tall, like Godbody is tall. I showed my size. Y'all told me like you ain't did that since 2017, Godbody. It's not because I don't want to. I don't know. Not, I'm all right as long as I got my water. But that's what that person stand on, You be like, Dad, you see certain things, you be like, man, they've been together since 1958, but they don't change the fact that Heather stands on the house of Legos, you know what I'm saying? And Bob Johnson, he stand on the house of titanium. They not gonna. It's not gonna match. It's not gonna go together. It's not gonna make sense. It's not gonna be understood. It's not gonna be comprehended. It's not gonna be. This is not. It can't be nurtured. You can try to nurture it. You can baby it. you can teach it, you can bench it, you could pamper it, but that house of a weak man are going to be the house of weak men. The house of hay is going to be the house of hay. The people that's strong are going to stand. The people that's weak are going to stand. What's fraudulent is going to be fake. What's authentic is going to be solid and it's going to be real. Whew. I think I did. I told y'all what I was supposed to tell y'all because I feel the I don't know, only spiritual, children can understand what I'm talking about because it's like man, it's not, it's beyond you, but you just that's why I always tell people when they talk to me on the phone and they ask me because it sounds weird. They be like, God, body, this and that. But I tell them, I'm the servant. I'm the, I'm the, you know what I'm saying? I'm the vessel. I'm the, I'm the delivery guy. I'm the one that's giving y'all, what I'm saying? That's all. Nothing more. I love y'all, man. I appreciate because I'm not supposed to do anything else but do that. Love y'all because that's what's in me. I stand on the house of love. I stand on the house of realness. I stand on the house of foundation. I stand on the house of friendship. I stand on the house of reality of loyalty. I stand on the house of truth because that's what I represent. You know what I'm saying? The people that stand on the house of clay, that's what they're going to represent. You know what I'm saying? That's Scorpio as whatever individual you only gonna mix with, whoever you mix with. A lot of I met Flake. I couldn't give me consistency. Yeah, I'm on the road this week. Shannon said I'm on the road this week. Yeah, yeah. One thing about me, I always know, because I stand on that. I represent that. I always know when somebody me, hey Mars, I rocks with you, bro. But me and you gotta have a talk. Me and you gonna have to have a talk. And until we have that talk, I'm gonna have to put you out the box right quick. Me and you gonna have to have a talk. And this ain't the first time. You see how stuff be happening like that. You see how it don't happen that often. Y'all, anybody that's been around my page, Sky Level Hook, any of my moderators could tell you. When people come out the blue, that it's either one way or another. It's either crazy where they write 1,000 comments and block and brain disruption. They bring all types of stuff and all types of uh sidetracking and disruption. It's like you think I can't see through that? You think I can't see through the friendship act? You think I can't? I don't understand what you're doing. You can't. You think I don't have? You think I was born yesterday? You think your hollow smile is gonna make me think we're some type of friends? No, I don't stand on the house of sticks, brother. I don't stand on the house of sticks. I only hang around men. You know what I'm saying? My little boy days ended back in the 90s and back in the 80s, and there ain't no little boy stuff. I don't stand on the house of sticks. I don't stand on the house of hay. I only stand with brothers that stand on the house of stone. We stand on the house of bricks. We stand on the house that's solid. We only stand on reality. None of my other brothers that come around me act like that. None of my other brothers bring that energy around me. They wouldn't even dare to do that to make me feel that uncomfortable. It's because you stand. See, examples always come. Examples always come. They always show themselves. They examples always come. You see how disruptive, how we always have a good flow, always have a good conversation, but It has to be that one person that put 1,000 different sentences in. It got to be that one person that do something stupid and ignorant. You know what I'm saying? It's because that's what they represent. That's who they are. I'm gonna redo the Aries video, Skibo. I'm gonna redo that joint. I'm looking at this because this ain't the first video. Y'all seen the last? If y'all see the watch the last video, y'all be like, "What in the world is wrong with old boy? Is he taking some type of adrenaline? Is he taking some type of caffeine? I know it's hard. I know it's something going on around the world. You know what I'm saying? I don't want. I ain't going because I rock with you. I got love and respect for everybody, but I'm not. I don't play. You know. I don't stand on the house of weirdos. I don't stand with the house of client. Uh it's see that's y'all see the spirits. Y'all see it, don't y'all? Y'all see they hang on. It's almost it's crazy. Y'all that's kind of it's kind of spooky, but y'all need to see it. Y'all need to see this. Y'all see how the wicked one comes and brings his legions and brings his different distractions and brings his dominions. You know what I'm saying? Because he stand that old boy standing on the house of sticks. I don't stand on the house of sticks, brother. I stand on the house of stone. You talk to me like a human being. You talk to me, you gonna talk to me like you got some sense. You be direct, you be serious. I'm not here to be playing. We're not chatty little girls. This is not a fat this is not no chatty little teenage girls. This we talking, we two men talking to each other. You gonna address me as such. We ain't doing all that jibber jabbering like I'm talking. I understand that for my female viewers, but the only one I understand that for any of my female viewers, but you not no female, bro. You not 5 years old. You not 10. You know what I'm saying? You stand on the house of clay. You stand on something else. I can't. I had a feeling about you, but I couldn't put my finger on it. You come off as kind of weird. You know how the dude come off as weird. It see the example. All that's what I need to talk about. You see how the weirdo come out, send you a friend request 1 week, then next week they got a picture they showing they ass. You know what I'm saying? They only show the face. They don't show the other half of them. They just put their ass in the picture. You know what I'm saying? One girl, like, what the hell is wrong with people? Dude coming out with the taco meat, trying to send you a friend request. Some ugly, funny looking dude with taco meat on his chest. Like, dude, like what Cat Williams say? I am a boy. Like I don't. We are not for. I feel what Jay said. I feel uncomfortable. Like, look at my face. I do not know you. I do not rock like that. I don't stand on the house of sticks, brother. I don't stand with the rubber band man. I don't stand with the fake weirdos, man. Dang, you was being cool. You was cool for a minute, but it took a time period for sometimes it takes a little bit more time. You know? That's crazy. That's crazy. Just so disruptive. It's just all that's crazy. I've been ignoring it. Y'all see me ignore it. Whoever was in my last joint when he was doing that, I don't know which video it was, but he did. This ain't the first time he did that. He did that multiple times, and I already had that conversation. I said, bro, you know what I'm saying? You could be in the chat, but just calm down, just chill, relax. Is you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, but who knows? It might be his job to do that. He might suppose he's supposed to do that. It might be his spirit, that evil spirit that's supposed to drive him, is going to drive them to do that because it's in them to do that. They supposed to do that. I don't hate you, Matthew. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate you, Mars, or whatever you call yourself. But I don't stand on the house of rubber, man. I don't stand on the house of plastic. I can see right through you, man. I can see through the whole. I know you hear the brain disruption. I know you hear as author of confusion. I don't. You get tossed out, man. I see right through you, man. I don't stand on the house. I stand on the house of stone. A weak woman can't stand with a strong man. A weak woman can't get along with a strong man. The strong man can't get along with the weak dude. The strong man can't understand the cowards. The courageous person can't be around the losers. You know what I'm saying? You only gonna stand on what you represent. Thank you so much, Gemini Star. Whew, I'm tired. And old boy, he just came out of nowhere with all that crazy. He came out of where, and just like I told y'all, man, it's been raining. I mean, it started raining and pouring down, started thunder and lightning. It's been dry for almost the last 3 months. I mean, this one of the hottest summers we'd have had. Anybody that could tell you, man, this is a hot, dry summer. All of a sudden, start raining. Or I start putting down. Like I felt just like how the weather was. I felt dehydrated. I felt like I was supposed to be doing something. Something was supposed to be happening, but I wasn't. It wasn't happening. It wasn't. It wasn't functioning in the normal function of things. It's something I was supposed to be, and I had to really put it like it was supposed to be. And it started raining, it started thundering and lightning, and just all this truth and knowledge just start coming and filling in my head, and it just start filling in my spirit. It's like, man, I gotta tell. This is what I'm supposed to tell y'all about. This is what it's supposed to be about. You know what I'm saying? When you with a Scorpio, he's not gonna be he's not gonna be able to be like some weak little stooge. He's not built on that. He's not built on the house of weirdos. He's not built out of the house of weak doofuses. He's not built out of the house of fraudulent cats that really don't have no love in their heart. He's built on love. He's built on reality. He's built on the real. So that's what he's going to stand on. He stand on he stand on the house of bricks. He stand on the house of stone. He stand on what it means and what it represents. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, y'all. I love y'all, man. I appreciate it, y'all, so much. Y'all make sure y'all like the video. If you haven't seen all my last videos, y'all make sure y'all like it. You know what I mean? I appreciate all the love, like, so much, y'all. Thank you so much. It's almost filled me up. Like, I was just like, yo, this is what it is. And then it was like, oh man, it started lightning, it started thundering, it started pouring down, raining outside. I was like, man, I'm supposed to tell them something. You know what I'm saying? It's something I'm supposed to say to them. And I didn't say it like I was supposed to say it, I didn't say that right. The video, I'm gonna make sure I do it, redo it, and make sure I, have fun with y'all. I'll make sure I do it just like I did the last video. Y'all gonna be able to see me. And like, y'all see how that happened. That's crazy, right? That's crazy. And me and him already had a previous talk about that. Like, okay, but he's supposed to do that. He's not supposed to be normal. He's not supposed to act in order. He's not supposed to just blend in with y'all. He's supposed to stick out like a sore thumb. He's supposed to be a disruption. He's supposed to throw me off my pivot. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't let that. All he did was added more pages to the chapter. All he did was giving me extra material on this topic. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Matthew. I needed that example. I appreciate it. You did what you were supposed to do. You were supposed to be a disruption. You're supposed to be in the way. Thank you for doing what you were supposed to do. You played your role. You had the dark cloud. If a person dark, they're supposed to be dark. There's nothing else in them. There's no light within them. They stand on the house of hay. They stand in the house of goats. They stand amongst people that have no substance, because that's what they are. That's where they belong. They at home, baby. Send them a lawn chair, send them a lazy boy, send them something, because they at home. They where they want to be. What Donnell Jones said, where I want, like, just like Donnell Jones, you're going to be exactly where you're going to be, and that's where you're going to be, and that's where they should be. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. It's, you know what I mean? What you say, the light bulb always attracts insects. You damn right. I ain't cussing at you. I'm just saying what you saying is damn right. You damn right. You right on the money. Cause they sure gonna come. The moths, the flies, the mosquitoes, the gnats, they just hate. And they and it's crazy. I was in the message came to me because I wouldn't know what to say. I couldn't even I couldn't even. I always get some. See, that's how the enemy. See, like I couldn't figure it out. It was like yo, like the goats. The majority of people will say the goats are the sheep, and most people will say the sheeps are the goats. Most people will say the darkness is the light, and most people will call the lightness the dark. You know what I'm saying? Most people will call the wicked the heavenly. Most people will call the bad and the shitty the clean and the immaculate. You see what I'm saying? Nothing will make sense because they stand on that. That's what they represent. That's what they confusion, backwardness, unpleasantness, bad vibrations. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they stand on. You know, goofiness, silliness, you know what I'm saying? Delusional, you know what I'm saying? Hesitant, you know, fearful, you know, cowardly. That's a house of sticks. That's not a house of stone. Yeah, I'm still alive. You can't really enjoy the sunlight unless you've been in the dark. Absolutely. So you got me excited when you said you'll be doing the one about a Libra. I'll be waiting on it. I'll make sure I do that. I haven't figured out it. I appreciate it. Thanks, Stacy. I really appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you for the love. Thank you for supporting all my stuff. I told you I'm not up here for no airs. I delivered the message, so I don't gotta speak loud because I'm relaxed. It's over. Whatever need to be said has already been said in the way it need to be said. I don't need to say goodbye because what's been said has been said. I stood on that. You know what I'm saying, and I represented that, and because I meant that. You know what I'm saying. So I love y'all, man. If you want to donate, show love. See how much peace it is. Peace has been restored. Peace has been brought back to normal. Peace has been brought back into existence. Is because I reacted on it. Because that's what I stood on. I stood on the house of stone. I wasn't going to let nobody interrupt what I'm doing. I'm not going to let nobody get in the way of what I'm doing. You stand on the house of stone. I wasn't going to stand on the house of sticks. I'm not going to be cowardly and let you interrupt what I'm doing. I'm not going to be cowardly and let you talk all over me and walk all over me. I'm not going to be a coward standing on a house of sticks and let you bring all types of weird vibrations and low vibrations around. No, I'm going to hurl your ass out and block you so you can never come back again because I stand on that and I stand for that and because it is what it is and that's what I represent. And I don't represent nothing else because I stand on that. I stand for that. When you deal with a Scorpio, we represent what he says. We live what we say, but it's only gonna be the real, authentic. You know what I'm saying? The real is only gonna be the real. The fake is only gonna be what they supposed to be. You know. So I love y'all, man. I appreciate all the love. Thank you. I don't know this. I know this video is like what the is that like? But I love y'all, man. Thank you. I appreciate the love. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Do anybody else feel this energy? Do anybody else feel this vibration, this strong vibration? Do anybody else? Is anybody else feeling it? You know what I'm saying? Do anybody else, get it? You know what I'm saying? Do anybody else receive what I wanted to bring to you? I didn't even know I was gonna bring it to you like this. I wasn't even gonna do no more video. Didn't even know, didn't plan on doing a video, didn't want to do another video, didn't write up another video yet. I got a bunch of videos I could do. I got a bunch of stuff I got wrote up. I got a bunch of material, but I didn't plan on it. You know what I'm saying? So y'all let me know. Did y'all receive what I'm saying? Yes, I'm feeling the vibe. Okay, I see Sky 11. Thank you so much. I love y'all, man. So, bro, I love y'all. I know that they're gonna be like I know. Have y'all been feeling all these evil vibes and all these evil people and all these crazy situations? And I know people been wondering about like what's going on. Like why is this? Why this person act like this? Why this person turn on me? Why this person acting crazy? Why this person so distant? Why this person so sketchy? Because it's what's in them. Because they stand and live and dwell in the house of emptiness. They dwell in the house of confusion. They inhale and eat and inject hatred and evil. That's what they are. That's what they supposed to be. That's where they exist. That's where they dwell. That's what they supposed to be. But they can't be anything but where they're not. You see what I'm saying? Don't be a coward. Don't be scared. Don't be this because anything that they're not, they can't do, they can't do. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all, man. I appreciate it. Um, you know, I hope it's understood, man. I hope y'all really understood because I know a lot of people they just don't understand reality. You could smack them in the face with it, and they wouldn't understand reality if it was in 3D, HD. They would not see it. They would not look at it because that's what they represent. That's what they are. They can't inhale reality. They can't see reality because they don't dwell in the house of reality. You see what I'm saying? So I love y'all because I dwell in the house of love. I dwell in the house of realness. You're doing a help job. You got people that probably wanting to be. Yeah, I understand, Stacy. I understand. But I love y'all, man. Don't let the stress get to you. Don't let the hate get to you. If a person doing something, that's what they supposed to do. If a person bringing a certain vibe, it's because that's what they are. They if they hanging around fake people, it's because they stand on the house of fakeness. If they hanging around goofies, it's because they stand on the house of goofies. If they hang on the house of reality, it's because they stand on the house of reality. You know what I'm saying? If they full of confusion and hatred and arguing and whatever and whatever is in them. That's what's instilled in them. That's what they are. That's what they contain. That's what their texture. That's their substance. That's their material. That's who they are. You know what I'm saying? It don't got nothing to do with you. That's where they supposed to be. Just like you are light. That's what because you're supposed to be a light. You dwell in the house of light. You dwell in the house of love. You dwell in the house of reality because that's what's in you. So I love y'all, man. For real, man. I love y'all. I appreciate the love. And I'll see y'all later. You know what I'm saying? Peace to all my real brothers. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no fake cats around me, man. You know what I'm saying? I only want real dudes around me. Only dudes I'm around, we stand on the house of stone. We don't stand on the house of brick. We don't stand on the house of fakeness. We don't stand on the house of kitty cats. We don't stand on the house of rats. We don't stand on the house of plastic. We don't stand on the house of rubber bands. We stand on a real substance. We stand on the house of stone. We stand on reality. We stand on love. We stand on trust. We stand on loyalty. We stand for principles. We stand for values. So that's the type of dudes I only want around me. I don't want no other. I don't care how nobody take it or nothing. Don't bring your weak ass around me. Don't bring that crazy vibration, that evil spirit around me. I'ma hurl your ass into the next dimension. Don't play with me. I love you. I love all my real fans. I love the light and the real people that got light. I love y'all, man. I love y'all, man. I appreciate all y'all, man. I love y'all so much. Thank you. I know this video is intense as hell. I know it's like, oh my gosh, but I had to bring it to y'all. So I love y'all, man. What's going on? And I'll see y'all later. Peace.